Hello. My name is Laura Lee. I'm here for a job interview with Ann Jones.
Hello. You can go into that room.
Thank you.
Hello. Laura?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Anne. Please have a seat. I hope it didn't take you too long to get here in the storm.
No, it took faster than expected. The roads weren't too bad.
Good. That's great. So how about we just get started? Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. What can I say? I like feeding people. I worked my way up from a line cook to a chef at the Palang Hotel in Singapore. And the Palang Hotel is a large 5-star resort hotel with an award-winning restaurant. I have excellent menu planning and supervisory skills, but I think I'm really just passionate about cooking delicious food. I'm excited at the possibility of working here at your restaurant. I've heard great things about your hotel.
That's great. Thanks. Can you tell me about your experience with food safety?
Sure. At the Palang Hotel, one of my responsibilities was to make sure that we were meeting the health safety standards in the kitchen at all times. And we had very specific food handling, preparation, and storage requirements. And I'm proud to say that while I was a chef there was no complaints at the hotel for the food safety at all. I'm also familiar with the safety guidelines in Canada, and I have a food handler certification recognized in all provinces.
That's good. Can you give me an example of a situation in which food safety was compromised? And what did you do in that situation?
Yeah, I can think of a situation like that. There was a new line cook had started that week, and as I passed his station, I noticed that he was preparing both meat and vegetables in the same area, and it didn't look as though he was using separate cutting boards or knives. So I immediately drew his attention to the risk of contamination, and then I let him know how to avoid that. And after that, I went to the hotel to make sure that our training procedures would include that in the future.
Okay. Can you give me an example of a mistake that you made and how you fixed it?
Yeah, let me just think for a moment. There was one evening when we were very busy in the restaurant and several meals came back due to mix-ups. I was very frustrated and I yelled at the server who I thought was responsible. But it turned out that it wasn't her fault. So as soon as I realized my mistake, I apologized to her. And then at the end of the shift, I actually brought the whole staff together to let them know that I was wrong to yell at Lee. And not only because it wasn't her fault, but because yelling doesn't help. And then after that, I ended up being able to use the opportunity to brainstorm as a team how we could avoid mix-ups in the future.
Wow, that's good that you admitted your mistake. What would you say is your greatest strength?
My greatest strength is my passion. I know we all have to eat to survive, but if I can make eating more enjoyable, then I feel like I'm making a difference in the world. I've been told that my enthusiasm is contagious. The people who work with me get excited about their work, and I think it helps them to do their very best.
And what would you do if a coworker wasn't doing their job?
Wow, those are difficult situations. I think it would depend somewhat on my relationship with that person, but I would try to tell them about my concerns and discuss my reasons, because I think that after all, situations like that, they happen for a reason. But if it was something that compromises the safety of staff or public health, then I would go to my manager and get it to be handled more officially.
So, why should I hire you?
I can give you 4 good reasons. One, I have the skills and experience that this job needs. I did it for 5 years in Singapore and I was very successful. 2, I love this work. 3, I know what it's like to work in a busy, demanding, professional kitchen, and I know that I can handle that well. And 4th, I think you'll find that I am adaptable and I have good communication skills. which makes me really easy to work with.
Thank you.
Are you familiar with working